Hey guys, head on a Spike here with another custom minifigure video today for you. Today's a pretty special one. This is Mr. Sinister. This is a really cool character from the X-Men comics. We never got a movie with him, unfortunately. There was like a little tease of him in like the end of the Age of Apocalypse movie, but you never really got to have a movie with him. But he's a really cool character. He does a lot of like cloning of characters. He messes with Cyclops and Jean Grey a lot. This is any Comic-Con Jean Grey. But yeah, he always like clones her and makes an evil version to fight Cyclops, and he's a real mean guy, and that's why I had to make him, because he's just a really cool character, and the only X-Men villains we ever get are like, you know, Magneto, so we gotta have a Mr. Sinister. So, figured out how to make him after a long time of thinking about it. I finally figured out the best way to do it. So here's how you do it. The hairpiece is the classic flat black hairpiece, which was very common like the earlier 2000s and like late 90s of Lego sets. Like a lot of sports and city sets had this hairpiece. The original J. Jonah Jameson has this hairpiece. Another character from Harry Potter has it. The Crabbe or Goyle has this hairpiece. It's pretty cheap to find it. It's just kind of hard to find. Yeah, it doesn't cost that much, but they don't make it anymore. That's why it's a little bit harder to find. The head is from Morbius. I like this one because it's got like the red eyes. It's got a little bit of a beard. It's got white. Also has like really nice looking look. I know it's a little bit vampire-y, but you know, it still looks pretty good for Mr. Sinister. The other option I was kind of thinking would maybe be Lobo from the old DC sets from like 2017. But I kind of like Morbius more. But if you don't have a Morbius, and if you have a Lobo, you could probably still make it work with a Lobo as well. Now, the cape I'm actually most proud of. I really like that. Like that was the hardest part for me of how to make this figure. I was so determined to make it Mr. Sinister, but I didn't know what cape to use. And this one is from the newest version of Ronan the Accuser. The Accuser, whatever. Ronan from the Guardians of the Galaxy. This is the newest version of him that just came out like last year in 2024. And like this random Milano set with Rocket and Ronan. Yeah, this cape is a really perfect one for Mrs. Sinister. The only one that's even better than this cape is from a random character called Lord Krakenskull from Nexo Knights. And he has an even bigger cape than this, but it has the same idea. It has the same like strips of cloth, which looks so cool. His cape, that Lord Krakenskull figure, it looks even better. So if you have that figure, definitely use that instead. The catch is, of course, that figure is like $80. Like Lord Krakenskull, he's crazy expensive. I don't know why or how. I don't even know what Nexo Knights really is. Like I never got into it. I don't even think they make them anymore. The old line of sets, maybe like in their like late 2000s, or I don't know. Maybe they're newer than that. I really don't know anything about it. I'm a Marvel and Star Wars guy mostly, but yeah, his cape has like a really perfect one for Mr. Sinister. The torso I used is Gar Saxon. He's a pretty pricier figure. He's like a $40-50 figure, but it looks really cool. I love the red diamond in the torso. That looks really iconic and accurate to the Mrs. Sinister in like the comics and the other concept art of him. It looks really cool. I just gave him some gunmetal arms to go with the torso, and then black hands for the gloves, and then just like plain gunmetal hips or legs, because he doesn't really have any designs that I've seen on his legs. And then I just give him like a dark red hips piece, because he has like this red sash kind of on like his waist. So I was like, that is probably the closest thing I could come up with. So I'm pretty happy with how he turned out. I'm really happy with the cape most of all. I know you can kind of see like, the back of his head. That's a little bit weird, but whatever. It still looks pretty good. You can do it that way. It doesn't look as weird, I guess. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with how he turned out. It took me a long time to figure out how to make this custom. So hope you guys liked it too. Please like and subscribe to this channel if you dig this. And alrighty then, head on a spike out.